Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Google pumping in the last 5 days since I bought Google position again, up 10%, which is beautiful. 10% in 5 days. I bought 800 shares, so that's quite good profit. Bitcoin also from yesterday's trades pumping. We're going to look at Bitcoin, Google, Tesla, Nvidia, because I want to get back in Tesla and Nvidia. And I bought some Ton and Uni yesterday. They also pumped, which is good news. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. If you make money from me, hire social media marketers, push messages of peace and anti-war, and protect the nature and the trees. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into technicals. I'll show you over on X. Here on X, 100 followers. Bitcoin correction finished. I added more into Bitcoin there. This is when I sold most positions in August, nearly at the Pico top, which is beautiful on nearly everything and locked in profits. 5 days after I added 800 shares to Google at 289. 5 days later, we're up 10%. So on 800 shares, that's around 240,000, so 24K in 5 days, which is beautiful. Congratulations, everyone. My targets on Tesla, if it does correct, but I had a big bounce today. Nvidia is down 15%. We sold. I'm worried about the rising wedge. Ton was up 7%. Tesla was up 7%. Google was up 5.9%. And Google finished up stronger even. You can see here, Ton finished 5.9%, Tesla 6.8%, Google 6.2%, and another 2% almost in pre-market. So we're going to be up on Google now around, if we measure the pre-market, we are up on Google 12% in 5 days. 12% in 5 days. And if you bought, that was just the 5 day ago trade. If you bought with me on the August 7th bottom, we're up now. The August tariff day, we bought the exact day of the tariff bottom on the 7th of April. We are now up 128%, which is beautiful, and 12% in the last 5 days. It's still heading up. I don't see on the weekly, it's just higher highs, no pullbacks. Bitcoin indicator bought fire to sell 2 weeks ago, but it's still pushing through. Bitcoin Guru bot is still a blue buy, hasn't fired a red sell. On the daily, weekly, stochastic is heading up. On the daily, stochastic still heading up very strongly, volume increasing. If we met that first measurement of the bull flag, which was this one, the target of this bull flag is still 348. We're nearly there, everyone. Amazing. And then we've got a second bull flag forming. So 348 is one target, but unlikely that we're not knowing if it's going to stop yet. No stopping formation yet. Congratulations. Bitcoin, I bought back into Bitcoin yesterday. Added more into Bitcoin, which is where did I buy Bitcoin? I posted about it. Bought Ton and Uni, set buy orders on supports, and I bought more, added one Bitcoin more to the trade. That was 19 hours ago. So 19 hours later, that Bitcoin trade is up $2,200 in 19 hours, which is beautiful. Congratulations, everyone who bought that. I added 1.5 Bitcoin to the trade. Last night, it came down to 85 and then bounced back to 88, which is beautiful to see. 2.2K on this trade. And the Ton we bought yesterday, $1,100 in the positive. I bought 20K of Ton. It's up 1,100, and Uni up $157. So in spot, we're up 2,800 plus this. 1,300. 1,300 in spot, and then 2,200 in Bitcoin, and then 20K in Google, which is beautiful. Let's go into the technicals for Bitcoin. Then I want to check out Tesla. I want to get back into Tesla and Nvidia when they pull back. But right now, Bitcoin getting a bounce off that 80K. On the weekly charts, you get the bots in the jamescryptoguru.com, and there's a 40% off on the courses right now for Black Friday till the 28th of April. On the weekly stochastic, remember my main indicator that I follow. The main indicator, watch the price chart just so you can clearly see what I'm showing. Watch the price chart above and look at the stochastic down below. And I teach you how to set this up in the Crypto Master course. When it's oversold on the stochastic, below the dotted lines on the weekly, time to buy. When it's overbought on the stochastic, double topped up here, overbought on the stochastic, above the dotted lines, time to sell. When it's oversold on the, look how it matches the chart. When it's oversold on the stochastic, time to buy. You see, when it was the April tariff lows, that was the low on Bitcoin at 75K. When it's above the dotted lines, time to sell, overbought. That was the overbought in December before the correction. When it's oversold, you understand the pattern? And we are oversold on Bitcoin on the weekly. And I bought, which is good, and we're going up. It looks like we're getting a bounce. Bitcoin indicator bot hasn't fired a buy yet. On the daily, it did fire a buy, but a few days before that final drop. Daily stochastic is now heading up as well, which is good to see, from extremely oversold. On the 4-hourly stochastic, also heading up, but a double top. So I would be cautious here. Let's see what the Crypto Guru bot says now on the weekly and the daily. You get both of the bots, jamescryptoguru.com. It hasn't fired a buy on the Bitcoin, on the Guru bot. Using all indicators together, the target of this channel, if Bitcoin continues to rise to the top of the channel, will make a new all-time high of 137,000. If it can hold this channel, it will be a 69% move. If you haven't taken a long yet, I would still try and get a double bottom off the 80K. I would try to take the safer trade, would be a double bottom off the 80K, stop loss below the 74K major target that I had before the drop, and then take profit 130, risk towards 6.7. Too much risk on this one. I would pull it back with a tighter stop. So risking, it's 17 risk toward ratio, 2,900. No, need to make the stop loss below 75 in case it pulls back. So it's a 6 risk to reward ratio, risking 7,000 to make 50,000 with no leverage per Bitcoin. Per Bitcoin, 7,000 to make 50,000, opening at 80,500, stop loss at 73,400, take profit at 130,000. I would do it even higher to the top of this one. Risk to reward is 7.7. 7,000 make $57,000, no leverage per Bitcoin. 10x leverage will be $570,000. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. Let's go into Google. Google up 6% today and 2% after hours. We already did Google. Let's go into Nvidia. I want to get back into Nvidia and Tesla. Tesla was up 6%. Nvidia was up 2% and then down 2% in after hours. I'm still worried about this rising wedge on Nvidia like we had on Bitcoin before the big drops. And I warned everyone, these rising wedges build pressure and they break down the base of the wedge. Major support on Nvidia would be around the yearly support. 135 is a major one. 152. This is where I put buy orders. 152, 135, and 119. So I'm going to set an alert here. If it does break down, though, it's not so far off. It's already from the top. Nvidia is already down from when we sold it. Nvidia is now down 15% since we sold it. But my target would be 149, 135, and 119 for buyers. I want to set an alert here. Can I set an alert? I'll set it like this. 150, add alert on Nvidia. I'll get a notification. Let's go into Tesla because I want to rebuy Tesla. It's up 6.8%. Tesla had a really big bounce today. It was down total 17% since we sold the top on Tesla. And then today it had a 7% bounce. Clear double bottom. It was a clear double bottom before that bounce. I should have seen it. Major support on Tesla is also, we've got major one at 358. 358, 291. 291 is the very strong support, and 243, I don't think we come down to 182. These would be major supports. It's down 19%. We made 116% from the April tariff low. Then we sold it at the exact top, and now it's down 19%, but it got a bounce today. 358 is I can start to buy there, and 291. These are my buy targets for Tesla, which is beautiful. And again, I'm in my Bitcoin trade, $2,000 in profits from yesterday. This ton trade from yesterday, $1,000. And the Google pumping. Join us in the Telegram. There's 276 people in the Telegram sharing charts, trading together. This is Eric Trump showing off the American Bitcoin mining facility that they built. So America is is buying Bitcoin, and that American company buying Bitcoin. Trump is posting a strategic Bitcoin reserve order today at 4 p.m. This will enact over $1 trillion into the market. President Trump signs an executive order today. Rumors say it's connected to Bitcoin reserve. Interesting. I wonder if that news came out. Bitcoin is pumping, which is good to see people discussing. This guy made 500% longing on Solana. He went crazy, 75x. That's a massive. I wouldn't use that much leverage, 20x, or maybe you could go up to 100x or 50x, 75x if it's a breakout trade. But be careful, you could get liquidated very easily on those super leverage trades. People discussing. You can join them in the Telegram. All the links are underneath the video. Right now, there's a Black Friday, 40% off all courses, 18th to the 28th of November. The code is Black Friday. All the links are down below. Bybit, main exchange, I trade 60K bonus, best liquidity, lowest fees. WeX $200 bonus, KYC free worldwide exchange. So anyone in the world can trade on WeX, and join the Telegram. It's free. And James Crypto Guru for the courses, and they're 40% off, and the bots. You can see some comments from some of my students. 1 million. You can see their comments, which is beautiful. And I've got thousands of these comments, which is great. That's my updates in the market, everyone. Congratulations on that Bitcoin trade, on the Google trade. Even in the last 5 days, that Google trade up 10%. I bought 800 shares, so that's 24K. Bitcoin pumping from yesterday, 2K. Ton and Uni, Ton up 1K, Uni up a few hundred, which is beautiful. Look, remember, we bought the April tariff lows. We bought 2022-23 bear market. I sold in August and October, August to October this year, locked in all the profits. Tesla and Nvidia pulled back since then. When they pull back to supports, I want to get back into Bitcoin, Tesla, Nvidia, Google. Those are my four main that I'm going to be trading for the next few years. They were the highest gainers the last 5 years, last 10 years, last 15 years. And I believe they'll be the highest gainers the next 5, 10, 15 years. But I'm still buying them when they're oversold and selling them when they're overbought. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. I've been making these videos for 6 years. If you're skeptical, watch my videos for free on YouTube every day. Try to learn, gather money, buy the courses, try to understand everything you're doing. This isn't financial advice. These are my trades and my lessons. You can learn from my lessons, my mistakes, and my gains, which are making a lot of gains. If you make money from me, hire social media marketers, push messages of peace, anti-war, protect the nature. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.